Steph Curry had 24, and after the game, he talked to 3D.
Steph, player of the week last week. I think that aggressive spirit is starting to come back for you shooting the basketball.
Yeah, it never left. It's just obviously an adjustment period with the new roster. So we're continuing to win and learn through some ups and downs, and a lot of season left to be ready for when it matters.
How big was it to come back home and get a good win, knowing the last time you were here it wasn't a good showing against the Grizzlies?
It's big. I mean, we've had a pretty nice homestand, minus that hiccup against the Grizzlies. So you can't dwell on that game. You got to keep pushing, learn from that, and it was a physical game. We needed some stops, and keeping them on 100 was big for us.
Speaking of stops, Zaza Pachulia diving on the floor, getting y'all going to kind of finish out this game with some GSW defense.
He's unbelievable. He loves the game. He loves to make those type of plays, and a wily vet that just knows how to get it done. So love to see that emotion from him, and big moment to close out the game tonight.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
So Golden State wins at 107-95. Defensively, this is a team, Golden State, number 2 in the league in field goal percentage against. How good a defensive unit is Golden State?
They can be great when they want to be. They turn it on and off too much for me lately. They've got to get wired in. Like right here, you see this series of great ball pressure. Look at McCall, blows up the dribble handoff. Pachulia just stays in aggressive mode, gets a turnover. And again, Gogi wants to go left. Good defense. He stops him, makes him go right, switches him off to Green. Now you're going to see another little nice switch here, McCaw and Green. Now he gets up, puts a hand up, and great defense, rebound by Pachulia. And then right here kind of summed it up. I mean, when they want to play defense, watch this. He tries to get in the paint, build a wall, come in there, poke it away, loose ball. Who's on the floor? Pachulia. Ball goes up, easy layup, Iguodala. They can be great on defense when they want to be. There's way too much turning the switch on and off for Golden State for me this year.
And is part of that turning the switch on and off just being the team with the target on your back in the Western Conference? I mean, I'm not trying to bail these guys out and saying that you allow your focus to drift a little bit. I mean, but every game somebody plays them is huge for them. Is it tough for them to get up for every game, including Miami coming into their gym with a terrible record?
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but when you look at the players we've had this league, from Kevin McHale and Bird to Shaq and Kobe to LeBron last year, that's the reward of being a champion. Everyone comes at you. If we think about the narratives, the first narrative was they were hungry. They wanted to win a championship. Last year was, Coach, we want to play 7. We want to win 73 no matter what. We're hungry. And this year, they're trying to figure themselves out. I still think defensively, though, tonight, 58 points for the Heat in the paint. I mean, okay, I'll give you 30 from Whiteside, but those other 20, that comes from guard penetration. And so I think, one, yes, they have tough guys. Everybody has that bullseye on them every night, and they're finding their way. But I think they're so dang good sometimes that they know they can hit a half-court shot at any time and get back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, almost too good for their own good, you think, GA?
To a certain degree, but to, I think, the guy's point, they do get everybody's best. That's just a reality. And to be a really good defensive team, in today's era, you're not going to be dominant defensively for 48 minutes. It's going to come down to 2 stretches over one each half where you can impose your will, 3 or 4 minutes, and change the dynamic of the game. They did it in the second quarter with their bench, which is really important, and then they did it midway through that fourth quarter. And that's really what defense is. It's not about – you're not going to hold teams at 38% in this league with the way the rules are. But you got to have a couple stretches over the course of a game where you can clamp down, and they did a good job of that tonight. And it is tough sometimes. You see a team's roster depleted. They're going to have to play their best just to make it competitive. And they still found a way, did Golden State, defensively on a night when they weren't clicking on all cylinders on the offensive end.
Warriors have won 6 of their last 7 and 13 of their last 15. They are winners over Miami 107-95, and you're going to see them again on Thursday night on TNT in the nightcap of that doubleheader. Pistons and the Warriors after the Bulls and the Knicks. Derrick Rose scheduled to appear.